Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and once again it's Real Estate Talk. I'm here with Norma, and we have a home stager with us today. One of our guests that we do once a month, and I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you a little bit about what she does.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Cathy Grilli, and I'm with Funkswank Design Staging. I have my master's in staging, and I've been staging homes for at least 7 years.
Has it been that long?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's been that long.
Wow.
Because y'all met through buying homes, didn't you?
So
Yes.
how my business came into fruition was I met Norma, the extraordinary realtor of Houston, and after Hurricane Harvey came, there was a slew of houses that were up for sale. So I bought several houses. I had no idea what I was doing. They were all down to the stubs. FEMA had wiped them out. All the homeowners had left. So I bought several houses, went in from the bottom up to the top up, rebuilt everything, flooring, sheetrock, lighting, just everything. I finally learned what a red tag was, what a green tag was. So that was a lot of learning process for me. After I built the first house, I decided, why not just dress it up a little bit, make it a little homey. And so I put some furniture in it. And that really worked out.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. And it appealed more to the buyers, the potential buyers, because they could visualize themselves there as opposed to a blank house or a blank canvas. So I did that throughout my 14 homes.
Right.
And all of them sold, thanks to Norma. And I did stage all of the homes. I grew bigger and bigger and bigger. I decided that I like staging more than flipping homes.
Yeah.
Great. So let's talk about what staging is, because a lot of people they may think interior designer, but it's really different. Let's talk about what is staging.
Okay, great question. Staging is not interior design. Staging is coming in, and typically I do a vacant home. So we take a blank canvas. These are flippers, commercial builders, realtors, homeowners who want to sell their home. So we come in and we provide all of the furniture. We dress it up like a model home.
Okay. Do you have to do the whole house, or is it a lot of times do you do just certain rooms?
And that's another great question as well. Stagers should really not do the whole house for cost effective for our clients.
Right.
We recommend doing the 5 main rooms. You walk in, you do the living, the dining, the formal living room. Sometimes it's a sitting area. There's an office. We do the master bedrooms. We dress all of the powder rooms. And if there's a flex room or a theater room, we recommend doing that.
Give them an idea of what it's going to look like.
We showcase that. And then when we're finished, it looks amazing. It's a model home.
Who pays for the staging? Is it the homeowner? Is it the realtor? Is it a combination?
It is a combination. Typically, the homeowner pays for it. However, there are realtors out there that have teams and they have, a one-stop shop. And they will tell the client, don't worry about anything. We've got it. You don't have to worry. We're going to take care of everything. They pay for it.
Okay.
And with that, they get a higher commission because the house, when it's staged, it appraises at value, and most of the times it appraises at over value.
Yeah, and when the buyer comes in to see it, they'll fall in love with it, because when you have an empty home, buyers, they see all the flaws in a home. And so when you have furniture in place, all that goes away, and then that commands a higher price point.
And if I could say something, I don't mean to interrupt, make no mistake, like we don't hide the flaws. And I know that was
True.
For lack of better words.
Right.
We don't hide the flaws. What we do is
dress up.
We dress it. They come in. They look at, wow, I could do that. Because lots of builders and commercial flippers, rehabbers, they like to take down walls. And so that's where I come in. Everything's asymmetrical. So when you come into an empty home that's asymmetrical, there's a wall broken down. Nowadays, everything's open concept. So I come in and I recreate a scenario to where they're like, oh, I can put a desk here. Oh, I can make this a sitting area. And it's more attractive. What we're betting on for the stagers and for the realtors is for them to linger.
Right.
When they're lingering, they're liking.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So we never cover up anything, but what we do is we make it more visible for them to see their family
Great.
living there.
How's staging priced? Is it a one-shop price for this size house, maybe by the size of the house, by the number of rooms? But how does someone get a price on staging?
And also, that's another great question because everybody wants to know what the price is.
Right.
So depending upon the caliber of the house, the location of the house, the square footage of the house, and if it's a 1-story, of course, it's going to be less than a 2-story. So if 2-story, we have to bring in more inventory. So it is basically based
House
on
size.
the house size and the price of the house as well.
True. That's true. I mean, hang on a second. I want to say, if you have like a $2-3 million home, I mean, we're talking about a different caliber
Of furniture.
furniture.
Yes.
Speaking of that, does the stager supply everything?
Okay. I supply everything. Most of the stagers, and this is okay, they have to rent their own inventory. So in return, they have to charge inventory rates
Okay.
to pay for their rental furniture. However, I have a 5,000 square foot home.
Warehouse.
I like it to be my home.
Yeah.
I sometimes sleep there.
Because it's furnished very
It's
well.
furnished very well. It looks really like Home Depot.
Okay.
It is grand, and I
You bring everything
I bring
in.
everything, so I'm a little more relaxed on the prices as far as charging inventory rate because I own it,
Okay.
and we usually revisit in about 3 months. I have a contract. We revisit in about 3 months, and I don't want to say this to jinx it, but it usually doesn't. I have yet to charge
Okay.
a client
For a
after
second.
3 months
Yeah.
for inventory rate.
What happens when the home sells? You just come in and get the inventory, or is there an option that if the buyer is interested, can they buy the furniture?
Absolutely. So when the home sells, we get a call. They call my assistant. We schedule it. We go in. We destage everything, wrap everything, put it on our truck. We clean the house before we leave. Now, there has been some incidences where I've had 2 clients want to buy the whole entire
Staging and everything?
everything. And then I've had some clients that wanted to buy little pieces.
But they
Everything,
can do that.
they can. Everything's for sale.
Okay.
Everything's for sale. And most of my stuff is really high end.
Good.
And every 3 months, I rotate out the old, in with the new. Because the trends change
Change.
Absolutely.
every 3 or 4
Colors
months.
change. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, for sure.
Great. Well, if people want to get hold of you to get more information on maybe they've got a new office that they want staged or something, or a home, how can they get hold of you?
I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook, YouTube, and I do have a website, funkswankdesign.com.
.com, and they can get information
And they
from
can
there to
get
hold of you.
information. Usually, if they don't reach me, they'll reach my assistant.
Okay.
I'm a very big stickler about getting back with my clients the same day.
Okay.
The
Great.
same day.
Great. Well, as you can see, we're covering a lot of different areas in the real estate market. And that's what, when Norma and I got together and started planning these shows, some of her ideas was just out of this world as far as bringing in a stager, because down here you really don't hear about it that much, probably as much as you do in the Houston or Friendswood or Galveston area.
It is true, but I mean, and that is because most of these homes down here are
furnished.
But when you list a home down here, and some of these homes, the furniture does need to be replaced, or it needs to be trashed, or because they've been used
Right.
for a long period of time. And so a stager is
That's when the stager can come
yes,
in
and tweak the home. And
We
she's
do.
done that for me down here
Several
so,
times for her.
and it really makes a difference. It really does. And so I highly recommend having a stager come in and tweak the home. And they can even give advice about decluttering, and because it's harder to work with the homeowner's own furniture, I would imagine. So, but
It is very hard, but we do work with it.
Do you?
yeah,
And we place it in strategical ways, and then the homeowner's like, wow, I didn't know
Yeah.
that should have been there, or that
it
should
makes a
have been
difference. So I really highly recommend it, especially for real estate photography and to sell the home. So
Great. Well, another great real estate talk here. Now I know a little bit about staging, but trust me, I'm not going there. So we're going to head on out. Y'all, thanks for joining us today. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Make sure you catch our shows every Monday at 11 a.m. for Real Estate Talk. Until next time, God bless and bye-bye.